Hey folks, the Desert Artist here. I'm going to make a belt pouch for a lady. I'm going to use, no, I don't have the lady in mind. I'm just going to, it was a suggestion from the biker shop down the street to make a cute little belt hip holster for the ladies. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of this Alaskan sealskin. And I've got this piece of buffalo here that I had lying around, and I'm just going to put on some of this contact cement onto both sides and slap it down to the leather. And it's long enough where it'll be folded up in a tri-form like pattern like the last purse. It'll have two of the front and the back, and then the flap that goes over the front. And I'll attach it some sort of cool way or something, I don't know yet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach the suede to the suede. And I guess I should probably have this stuff on a stick or something, huh? Instead of using my finger. Well, how about that? That'll work. Wire brush handle. Want to make sure that you get all the way to the outside edge there. You can go along the edge of it out wherever you can, as long as you got a decent thickness on there, you know, that won't be giving you too much grief in the end. You want it to stick in the end, you know what I mean? You can always cut some of the excess off if you don't get it sticking to the right spot. Now, I'm not a perfectionist at this stuff. Kind of have to bear with me. Plastering it on there, not in any specific sort of format, just enough where it looks like it's getting into leather. You know, you want it to have some sort of a base in with the leather. As I'm doing it here, I'm just kind of spreading it around. I can make sure that it gets in and all tied up and around all that suede. And I'm not going to wait for it to dry at all. I'm just going to go right on ahead and slap it on there. I want to make sure my fingers are clean because I don't want to end up getting rubber cement all over the fur. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to press this down where it feels like it's got a good attachment. And I'm going to flip this bad boy around here like this so I know where I'm attached at here. See what I'm saying? That way I can pull this back and I know that I'm gluey and tacky right in there and slap some more right on there without it being a problem. I'm just using this like a spatula. Alright, so I got a nice decent coat on there. Now I need to go on over here to the fur side and put some on there. Once again, just like a big spatula, like you're spreading sticky butter. Alright, just like that. You can see you got a good coat going on both sides there.
Is taken from the ones the kingdom was created for. Hopeful eyes are blinded by the shallow and slow-minded who care for only what they're living.
That's it. There we go. I'm gonna press down on here and make sure that it's all nice and caught up on there. Right, so it's nice and sticky. Remember, I can pull it off because it's wet now. So right now what we're doing is just kind of pressing it on, getting out any air bubbles that are in there. Now, the difference between this and doing the holster is that this doesn't have to be exactly perfect and straight, because we're going to be putting in a little wideners to make the purse a little thicker so it can overhang and carry some stuff, be able to get your paws in there and stuff. So right now it's in the drying stage right now, so all it is this leather that's been glued on here, and then later on I will cut it out, and that will provide me with what I need in order to make the pouch. Alright, here we are. I've got the trim cut out of it and everything. Now remember I said it doesn't have to be perfect when you do these things. Sometimes it doesn't have to be straight. Well, this one does look like it's got a snake leg in it. You can see a little wow in it right here and up here. So because it's got a wow in it, it doesn't matter that much, because you're going to be sewing it up into something like this, and then this is going to go over the top of it, and it's going to hang down a cute little belt pouch like that. So it doesn't really matter, because you're going to be just kind of eyeballing the things that are going to go inside here. I'm going to go ahead and use this piece of leather that I just got done cutting this out of, and it looks like if I went ahead and cut this out here, it looks like it'll give me enough room to where I might even be able to get another bag out of it. I don't know. We're going to find out. And I'm not going to go very wide on this. I am going to see if I can straighten this cut out. It looks like it's got a little bow in it right here. On the end, it doesn't quite look straight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to round off the bottom here. See, it's not that hard, you're just clipping off the corners. Right? So now that we got both of those ends rounded, they look pretty nice and look pretty even. So we know that the top is not going to have anything. I don't think it's going to have anything anyway. Remember the lesson that we learned on the holsters, all these holes have got to be the exact same distance apart. So I'm using my fortified ice pick here to get my holes so I know where they're at. This one's a disabled here, so may not have anything the same match down there, but I know that the same distance is made here with these. So I can take one, put this one here, go down two here. So now we know that we're all matched up on holes. We can now go to this monster and we can start here. Remember, our holes are matched all the way around, so we just continue. We start here on the lip, right? So we start here on the lip and we're just going to start punching holes. Well, see, I broke it. Now what am I going to do? I've got another one with blades in it somewhere. I don't know where it went. But I've got this one here. It's the same thing. It's just one of those ice picks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and punch these holes with the hole punch.
turning back, no turning back, no turning back.